I'm just going to give you all, I'm just going to give you all a few tips on the atmosphere of a winning team. So you all want to just take out your pens and your notepads and just take some notes, right? So number one is build trust and respect between each other. It gives the team ability to work together no matter what happens, right? The stronger the trust, the more successful the team is going to be. So if your upline or your mentor tell you to do something, it's only for you to grow and it's not to hurt you. So you want to trust them. So you want to build that trust. Number two, you want to be good for your word. Your word is your bond. If you promise to do something, guys, please fulfill it. If you tell your mentor that you're going to honor the partnership, and on the last day of the month you had 0 PBs, that's not good, right? So you want to, because you're going to throw off the entire team's goal, right? So that's not being part of a winning team. You want to do your volume. You tell someone you meet them, you meet them to drop off a product or whatever, to collect sign order, to drop off sign order. You want to meet them, make sure to meet them. Number three, you want to build relationships with people and get to know each other better, right? That will help with the teamwork. And it helps to create an atmosphere for winning team. If someone says or does something that you don't like, guys, don't hold grudges. I mean, I see so much people fail in this business because they hold on to grudges. You don't want to hold on to grudges, right? Talk to the person. I mean, we are all adults. Talk to the person, but you want to make sure and talk to them in private and not to embarrass them in front of anybody, right? Be open with communication. You want to be honest to be able to help your mentor so that your mentor could help you. Like if you're having an issue, you don't want to tell them something that is not true, then they would not be able to help you, right? To help you win, that is. People don't want to know how much you know, but they want to know how much you care. The next point, take advantage of conflict, disagreements, misunderstandings, dealing with people, because it's a people's business. We always deal with people. If there's conflict between two IVOs, don't take sides. Don't take sides. Listen to the sides and come up with a favorable solution. You always want, if you cannot handle a situation, make sure and go to your mentor with the issue, because I'm sure they would have experiences that you don't have as yet. Next point, always be positive. Don't dwell on people's flaws. Instead, focus and develop their qualities. Be appreciative for the people on your team. Recognize the work that they're doing. People like recognition. Smile and Melissa just so excited. She not even smiling. She just really laughing, right? So you want to smile. You want to be enthusiastic and be excited. Be excited, right? Have a good sense of humor, because people don't like to be robotic, right? That's for the workplace. And as Melissa said, we wanted to get out of there, right? The next one, have a vision. A man without vision shall perish. Goals help us to achieve our vision. You all know the team is working on 400 strong right now, from Anthony and Chantel down. So we know our goals towards that, right? Next point, our team must be harmonious in order to win. There must be unity among each member. United we stand, divided we fall. There's no I in team. I remember a few years ago, Glenn Dowland, he did an example with the pencil and the pencils. So he took one pencil and he broke it, and it broke easily. And then he took a whole set of pencils and he put them together and he tried to break it, and he couldn't break it, because that's the power of the team, right? Next point, counsel on a monthly basis. You want to counsel with your uplines every month. If you want to win in this business, you need to counsel. If things not happening and your upline don't know what is happening, Darrel is always say, your head, what is it? The song, your head is above water and you're just feeling fine, something like that, underwater, sorry, that, right? And you're just feeling fine. No, guys, get with us, get with your mentors, let them know what is happening so that we could be able to help you, right? Never stop encouraging and believing people, and don't tear yourself down. Don't say, well, I can't do this. Guys, if you say you can't, you cannot, right? You want to pursue greatness. Winning is not a sometimes thing. Choose greatness. Winning is not a sometimes thing. It is an always thing, right? So you want to choose greatness and enjoy the journey. Number 9, have faith in yourself, your upline, your downline, the system. Faith, frees you from worry, that drains you from every possibility of winning. If you don't have faith that you're going to win, guys, you're not going to win, right? Be in it to win it. And the last point, keep speaking positive and keep speaking life into your business. I can do it. I can do it. Speak what you want and not what you do not want. Guys, I mean, everybody here, you have probably heard these things before. I mean, it's just really an awesome thing to have all these points, right? So take notes, and if you want to, I would like to leave you all with one thing. If you want to be blessed with a big team, you need to be a blessing to the bigger team, and God will bless you. Here's my awesome husband, Darrel Mohan.
Awesome, guys. Awesome. Phenomenal talks by all the guys who came out before. Excellent hosting by Melissa. Phenomenal talk by Lisa Jack, on what was Lisa talk again? Lisa, what was the talk again?
Mindset and power behind qualify.
I want to know if they're listening. You see, sometimes, guys, we don't know if you're listening or if you're not listening. Sometimes people just there and the days, they like there any headlights. You ever heard of that? Those talks and the audios, there any headlights, like you're just watching, but you're not sure what's going on. So excellent talk from Lisa Jack, phenomenal. And Lisa is one of the young ladies that I know gonna get platinum done. And excellent talk again, as usual, from Vanessa. What next? In other words, what next? What is your goal? What are you working towards? What is your next move that you're going to make in this business? And the reason why I give her that talk is because, many times people come out of a function, but they don't know what they're going to do now. We had an expo. Okay, Darrel, what do I have to do? Well, she laid out the game plan. She told you what you need to do, the calls you need to make, your posture over the phone. Same thing with Keon Pascal, talking about, how to make these efficient calls. You see, guys, if you are not good and skilled on your phone, if you cannot be confident over your phone, guess what? You're going to blow it. Everybody understand that? If you don't exude your persona and the right personality over the phone, you're going to blow it. Many people are like a sponge. I want to challenge you all to become a watering can. Many people sit down and they take information. That is good. You're learning, you're growing, you're taking in all the information. But then what? Are you the watering can for your business? Are you the watering can that is going to grow and pour the information that you get here in all these different trainings that we put on, and not just us, but the bigger team? Are you sowing the seeds of greatness? You see, guys, many people and ladies, yeah, we're into COVID, and we could talk from now until tomorrow about COVID and all that is taking place, all the negatives that is going on. It is a really sad situation with this whole COVID thing. But guess what? We always have to understand, begin with the end in mind. Have faith. This too shall pass. We understand those things. But what are we doing now? Are we watering our mindset? Are we building our mindset so that we can be able to handle the growth that is going to come? Nothing is wrong what I said before in being a sponge, but you need to be a sponge for a season. Write that down. You cannot be a sponge from now until diamond, because you will never get diamond done. You will get diamond in your mind, but you will never get diamond done on the PBS schedule. You will never get diamond done on the LOS. Okay, what about 1,000 points? People thinking about going 1,000 points, but are you watering your mindset to go and to grow to 1,000 points? Are you watering your mindset and your attitude to grow towards eagle? You see, my talk tonight is sponge versus the watering can. I am all for the sponge, don't get me wrong. I am all for the information. But there comes a time, people, where you need to take that information now and apply that information. That is why me and Renu, we got so determined that we decided we're going to launch some new legs. That's what you have to do. You have to lead by example. We can't be teaching, all right, grow your legs, grow your business, but your upline is not doing it. If your upline is not doing it, guess what? For example, everybody understand that? So there's a season for being a sponge. For all the new partners on board, Julie, Kame, and all these new partners, great. You have a period of learning, understanding the mechanics of how the business works, understanding the dynamic of how to grow a customer base, how to grow you, understanding the holistic approach of the business, huddle playing with your mentor, locking hands with your mentor, but then now you're taking off the training wheels and you decide, okay, I'm going to do one. I'm going to make a touchdown. I am going to sow now and pay it forward with all the information that I'm getting. Let me tell you the worst thing to do, guys. The worst thing is to be a sponge for 10 years in this business and you never went any significant level in this business. Come on now, who? Yeah, you don't want to be a sponge for 10 years. I am all for the sponges. I love to be around the bigger team. I am a sponge around the bigger team. But then when I leave, I need to be the watering can. Too many people don't know when to be the watering can and when to be the sponge. Makes sense? So the question is, when should I be the sponge and when should I be the watering can? You should be the watering can all the time. You should be the sponge all the time. Does that make sense? But you also need to have discernment, and discernment comes with maturity. For example, when your upline is doing a meeting, right? You are a sponge. You're sitting down, you're learning, understanding the vocabulary of what they're saying, how they deliver in the presentation, how they're moving with their body language, their eyes, everything, their speech. You're learning, you're observing. And then you say to yourself, okay, now I believe I can do it. Everybody understand that? The goal for this team, guys, this is May Mania. This is a big, big month in the business. And I truly believe that people are going to grow from that expo. You should be now following up and following through with all those people that came on Saturday. If you don't, somebody else is going to follow up and follow through and follow up and follow through on them. And then, as Vanessa said, don't get upset when somebody comes to the meeting or somebody buying from a Melissa or a Shakim or whoever, because you just never did what it is we're telling you here. You're just taking information, but you're not applying the information. Any questions? Is this making sense? So there are times, guys, you need to discern when to be the sponge. In these meetings here, you are a sponge. When you leave the meetings now, you are the watering can, because you came and you got refueled. You came and your uplines and the team poured into you. You see, there's different types of vessels. I learned that. What type of can are you? Are you a can with holes? Are you a can that have a big crack in it? We could go real deep in this thing, and we could dissect the can and everything. You see, many people want to be sponge, but there's different types of sponge. There's sponge that you just pour the water in and the water fall back out. Then it could be like the chamois and them, or the shamo. You're taking in all that water, man, and you're holding that water. But then you have some people, some vessels that you're applying pouring into their liver string, the life, the blood. And some guys just not getting it. And I ask myself, and I challenge you all here tonight, really ask yourself, what type of vessel am I in? What type of vessel does my upline have? Am I a sponge? I should always be a sponge. But am I now sowing the seeds and paying it forward to build my legacy? Everybody knows Darrel and Renu. Everybody knows Keon, everybody knows Vanessa, everybody knows Lisa, the big leaders. But what is your name going to be remembered as? Makes sense. Our goal, guys, our wish, our vision is for this team to really blossom. All have access to us all the time now. Now is 9 o'clock. People should be home. This room should be packed. But guess what, guys? Again, what type of vessel are you? Are you the one that just, taking all the information and one day to come, man, this thing will build? Are you the one that watering today, but 5 days down the road, you're not watering again? Or are you the watering kind of every time you're just sowing and you're watering, you're sowing and you're watering, sowing and you're watering, you're planting the seeds? Because guess what? Nobody plants seeds and expect all the seeds to grow. That is just not, I mean, if you're doing farming, you should know that by now. Some seeds going to die. Some seeds going to grow and some seeds going to wither away. Some seeds going to fall. That's like a parable. Everybody knows the parable of the sower and the farmer and the seeds. 4 types of soils, right? Good soil, rocky ground. Some seeds fall among the thorns, right? Some seeds just fall and the sun just squash them up, quench them up, burn them up. The thorns just, some people was growing and then the thorns just, as the thorns represents life. The trials are life. Everybody understand? Every day we getting bad news on COVID. Trust me, today alone, the amount, ask Renu, I'm telling you, the amount of bad news. All I telling people right now, listen, I praying for you. What else I could do? Can't do anything else. Everybody understand that? But what we are here to do, guys, is to build our legacy. Because we just don't know. I mean, look at it. Starbucks ain't making a dime. KFC not making a dime. 95% of the stores in Trinidad are not even making $1. But you have a business that is essential. If you sell a product and you make $1 profit, you are in a profitable business. You see, IBOs don't think like that. They're not thinking like that. Makes sense? So, guys, tonight was phenomenal. Really looking forward to seeing this team grow at the end of this month strong. Look at the cutoff dates, liaise with your uplines, get your volume in, honor the partnership, do what you do. But as Renu said, next month mentality is not the entrepreneurial mindset. If you're running a traditional business and you have rent to pay, you have overheads, you're not going to say next month you're going down to the wire. You're going down to the wire. Makes sense? So proud of you all. Looking forward that we make Saturday Expo a bigger one. You all have enough time to promote it. Guys who came last Saturday, invite them again. You just never know. And give them incentives. Let them know if they come, they might just get a free product from you if they order something. You see, you have to, it's like the carrot before the donkey. You have to put the carrot in front of the donkey. Sometimes people don't know what they want until they put it before the face. Your customers may not like a product or they may not know about a product, but if you put it in front of them, guess what will happen? They might more than be interested. Okay, so any questions, comments? So the time Saturday is 9 p.m. Right? The expo is going to be from 9. We're pushing it up further because people want to be last minute. 9:45, 8:40, 7:45, 8:45, sorry. They want to be running up on the road. Gunning it at 120. Man, I don't know. I saw last night 73 people get charged. And I'm like, this is what is really bugged me. And I just be like, people harden. I can't understand. 73 people. The night before, 50-something people. The night before, 20-something people. The first night, 15 people. And I'm like, this can't be real. And you know, it reminded me of the business. I just bring back everything to the business. I always say, listen, tell your downlines it 20 times. And then what? Tell them my next 20 times again. How long your upline talking to you now? How long? Long. So you tell your downline one time about the double X. You want them to catch it. They don't understand. Tell them one time about the standing order. They don't understand. So gracefully work with your downlines, gracefully work with your uplines. But listen, June, July, and August, 90 days again till Amway's new fiscal year. You should be thinking about the new fiscal year come September. We're going into 2022. How are you going to end this fiscal year for Amway? Are you going to end it strong? Everybody going to get the vaccine some point in time. It's coming. Whether we run from it, we're going to get it. Things are going to be back to normal, right? 1,000 PV, Melissa, very good, right? So how are you going to end off the month strong, right? So with that said, guys, any question before we go? Meeting was short. Somebody have questions in the chat? They should invest that money they're giving away long. True. Yeah, boy, Mark, that's true. Yeah, that $10,000 there. You know what products we could get with that? How much volume we could get? So anybody have any questions about Saturday, month end?
Yes, I have one